Hey everybody, welcome back to Hodge Life, House of J's here. And I just thought I'd do a little commentary or just speak upon the situations I've just heard today. Um, Things that are trending that I've heard throughout these past few days. Speaking on two topics here, two, and they kind of intertwine with each other, so it's kind of like one subject. Um, The first thing is the NFL player that says that he only dates white women because white women know their place and black women do not. So that's why he would rather date a white woman. And then of course Tyrese comes out and he's like he's so tired of the fake, the manufactured bodies and all of that. Like, come on, we know who you're talking to. You're talking to the black women community. Let's just be honest. Um, if you ain't man enough to stand up and say it, then shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to own up to it, just say you don't want to own up to it. If you don't want to own up to who the fuck you're talking to, just shut the fuck up. Really. Oh, you're talking to everyone, the weaves and stuff. Now, as anybody who knows anything knows that white women wear weaves as well. White women has just as much plastic surgery, but the people who get down for it is the black women. It's like they the stigma is that all black women are walking around with weaves, but you don't really hear too much about the white women that wear the weaves, and I mean, for the most part, it's usually the white women who are getting the bigger boobs done and stuff like that with the plastic surgery, but and then and it's just like you hear it from so many people, you know, from so many, shall I say, celebrity, quote unquote. And the thing about it is, I'm cool with me who I am. You know what I mean? For the most part, the most I go with weave is probably some braids, and just because I mean, honestly, I don't have the patience for braids. I'm tender headed, so I don't have the patience for braids, and and I don't really have the patience for quick weaves, which is why I barely get them. But hey, those cute looks, they look cute. When you can take off a quick weave or whatever, put it on, change your style, things like that. Very cute. Love it. Just don't have any meat to do it. Um, but it's just such a shame that the people keep looking down on black women for doing things like that. And I remember the one thing on The View where they were talking and they were saying like, and the one white chick, I can't even remember her name because I don't really watch The View. I just saw like this snippet. It was just a snippet. And the one white lady was saying to Whoopi Goldberg, like, well, isn't that the same thing with the appropriation when the black women wear the straight weaves, to imitate white women. And then Whoopi Goldberg goes in and say, well, no, it's not the same thing. We have to do that because essentially natural looks are coming a thing now and they're getting more attention now. It just seems like it's this whole big movement thing, and it's now more black people are wearing their natural and things like that, and it's becoming a thing now. But up until maybe a couple years, not even that many years ago, like really a couple years ago, and I really want to say like 2 years, 2 to 3 years, the whole natural thing was not a big thing. And you could not go into a job interview with a freaking flower in your hair with your natural fro. You could not. I'm sorry. Let's just be real. Like I said, if you ain't going up to it, shut the fuck up. Let's just be real. You could not do that a couple years ago until this whole big, natural movement and accept, us black women with our hair the way it is. It's kinky, it's nappy, it's natural, it's thick, it's full, it's, all of that. So, okay, yeah. Um, No, so you had to wear, so you went and you got your hair permed. You went and you got the quick weave, the straight quick weave, so that you can look what they call quote unquote professional, because that's considered professional when you look more, when your hair looks straight and, as they say, neat. They call that neat until this whole movement thing happened with the natural hair and everything. So, okay, so then you said, oh, well, but the thing is, you dated these women. You've probably dated some women who have had weave when you were dating black women, but the women you go and marry, and this is the thing that I see, you see it all the time, that these black men, they will date black women all day. And I mean, I'm talking about be in relationships with black women for like 7, 8 years. This black woman's holding them down, and all of this, blase, blase. And then when stuff don't work out, because we all know, even if you're married, you could be married for 7 to 8 years. Shit don't work out. It just doesn't sometimes. But you break up, and then you go, and then if you do go, you get a white woman, and all of a sudden you're marrying her within 2 years. Slap in the face all the time. And then for the NFL player to say, oh, well, white women know their place. You're calling them docile, and you're calling them simple-minded, really is what you're calling them, which is kind of a slap in the face, because there's white women out here that will probably be slap you smooth in the face, and there's white women out here that are more ratchet than black women. The thing about it is, here's the issue, okay? This is the issue that I come up with. There's plenty of black educated women out here that are worthy and, are beautiful people. Intelligent, great personalities, all of that. Beautiful. Let's just be real. But the problem is, you go to the projects, and you look for the baddest chick in the projects. And then you get mad when the baddest chick in the projects that is, who's okay with living in the projects, because don't get me wrong, there are some women who are using the projects, what is supposed to be used for, I guess, to get their footing so they can go on to better things. But the ones that are content with living in the projects, and that's their livelihood, and that's where they want to be, baddest chicks, and you go there and you talk to those baddest chicks in the projects, and then you get upset because they're ratchet as hell when you already knew they were going to be ratchet as hell. But see, when you go get your white woman, you don't go to the trailer park to get her. So then you're comparing a white woman that you went and probably went to either a middle class suburb or full-fledged suburb or a rich neighborhood to get her, and you compare her to the ratchet female that you encountered in the projects. No, that's not a fair comparison. If you're going to compare it properly, then you go to the suburbs and you find you a black female. The same way. Then you could compare the two. If that black female in those neighborhoods are ratchet and acting crazy, but you can't go to the projects and find a ratchet black female and that's content with living in the projects. Again, let me specify that. And say, oh, well, all black women are ratchet, when you won't go to the trailer park and find your white woman. That's not where you went and found her. So, no, there's two different people. They're two different types of people. So, no, they're not the same. So, no, you cannot compare them. You cannot rope all black women into ratchetness because you've encountered ratchetness in these ghettoized and ghetto neighborhoods where these women are content to be in nothing or nothing more, but then go to a good neighborhood or a better established neighborhood and find a white woman, when you're not going to the ghettoized and ratchet white neighborhoods to find the white woman that you're trying to compare the white black women to. So again, shut the fuck up and sit down. Take some seats, boo, because no, it makes no sense. You're not comparing them correctly. And then at the end of the day, there's no comparison. People are who they are. There's no black women should be treated different than white women, because guess what? They're women. We're all women. Have you encountered some women that were probably ratchet and messed up? Hell yeah. But I guarantee you that you can go and you can find just as many white ratchet women too. So guess what? It's women and it's individual people. That's it. Individual people. But everybody want to put colors on everything. Stop it. Just stop it. Just say, I encountered this person and I don't like this person. And Tyrese, you could have several motherfucking seats because let's just be real. The only reason you came out with this bullshit that you're talking about the weeds and all that stuff is because everybody's going ham at your wife. Look, dude. If you never came out and said she was a black queen, nobody would have never been checking for receipts when she looks like she is not black. You know, it kills me that you want to talk about the fakeness and all of this stuff in the black, especially in the black community, because we know who you're talking to again. If you ain't gonna own up to it, shut the fuck up too. But you want to talk about the fakeness, the weaves, the body modifications, and all of this stuff, and then you even went in to say about their going to get their nose done and stuff like that. Can't even breathe through their nostrils. You want to know why they doing that? Look to the left at your wife, or look down, seeing at that picture. Look at your wife. Okay, you black as all get out. Okay, now love who you want to love. Be with who you want to be with. Love is a beautiful thing, no matter what color, whatever, race, or however you spin it. But you went out of your way to say black queen. So yeah, people started checking for receipts. Okay? Then you excluded the woman's white father, European father, and she had to check your ass. Like, hold on. You forgot my white daddy. She does not identify as a black queen. She identifies as a Latina. So, what is it in you? You know what I'm saying? Why you want to talk about, oh, people jealous and all that stuff? No. The fact of the matter is, maybe you jealous of your own relationship because you went out of your way to hashtag Black Queen, and then you took it upon yourself to take it a little bit step further to go and write down all of her, her ethnicity, race, and all of this stuff in the post. Who are you trying to fool? Or wait a minute, what's the saying? Are you trying to convince us or yourself? Because you ain't fooling her, because she damn sure ain't saying she no black queen. She said she's Latino because she done ran for the Miss Latina, okay? And she's making sure to let you know that her father is European. So again, are you trying to convince yourself or are you trying to convince us that she's black? Because we could care less. It's all about the hashtag Black Queen that you posted up there. But be the same people that want to talk shit about Jesse Williams making the stand that he made. And you talk about the fakeness and everything and all of that. But look at this. Think of it this way. The reason why these women out here are getting these fake enhancements and all of that stuff, because you went out of your way to find a woman that had the most European features that you could find. Again, her dad is white, so yeah, she would have those features. She has that nose that you so talk about the black women going out to get. She has that fair skin, that, you know what I mean, all of these features that she has, these European features that you sought out. You probably specifically sought out to find a woman that had some type of black heritage but had the most European features that you could find, which is what you see a lot of these black guys do. You know what I mean? They go out and they find a woman that has the most European features. If you're going to date somebody that's a woman that's a light-skinned woman, and say you're pro-black and all that, hey, there's plenty of light-skinned women out here that has African-American features all the way around, with the nose and everything. But are you checking for them? No. You're checking for the ones that has the most European features. So don't come talking about love you and like yourself, because every time a black woman turns around, she's getting dogged or put down by black men. You know, you say, oh, you're getting your nose done, but you make sure to find a woman that has the most European features that you could possibly find. Could she pass for black? I don't think so. Could she pass for Latino and Mexican? Yes. Could she pass for white? Yes. Does she have some black in her? Maybe so. But at the end of the day, that's not what she's claiming. But you are so busy claiming it. So again, own up to it or shut the fuck up. Stop telling women that they need to stop being fake when so many women out here, so many of you men out here are perpetuating that that is the standard of beauty. And a lot of women don't even do the shit for y'all. I mean, some women just literally like wearing makeup. I mean, you see women all day, they just like to blend and they like to see how the stuff look, how the cute, how it brings out their eyes if they have a different eyeshadow, or they like doing the blending to see if they can do the makeup without, a line, or see if they can blend it right. They like trying on different lipsticks and stuff like that. Some women get breast augmentation because for them within themselves, they would like to have a bigger cup. Not everything is done for men. But for the ones who do it for the men, it's because that's the look that you're perpetuating that they should have. I'm sorry. You put it out there. You're putting it out there day in and day out that this is the standard of beauty. And so guess what these women are doing? The ones who are doing it to try to attract the man. They're going after what the standard of beauty is. So they're going to get their noses done to have more European features. If you love black and you're pro-black and all this and all that, then be that. If you fell in love with someone who is European, and I'm sorry I keep messing with my glasses, but they're kind of askew and messed up. If you married a white woman, a Mexican woman, or whatever woman, that's fine. Own up to it. It's fine. Nobody cares. You took it upon yourself to bring it to the table. I can't take what is not there. I can't take what is not presented. If you said I got married on Valentine's Day, and you posted a picture of you and your wife, people would be like, "Oh, that's so sweet. You got married on Valentine's." That would have been the conversation. You got married on Valentine's Day, because I think you did get married on Valentine's Day, if I'm not mistaken. But that would have been the conversation. Oh my, those pictures are so cute. But then you had to make it. You stepped out of bounds. Because you made it your business to put hashtag my black queen. So yeah, people when they looked at it, they was like, okay, we gonna have to research this. So then they wanted receipts. You cost that on your damn self. People don't want receipts if you don't bring shit to the table that they need to check receipts for. Okay. That's why when you walk out of Walmart and Target with something that ain't been bagged or boxed, they have to check your receipt. Okay? Receipts needed to be checked. Sorry, I'm not a big makeup person, so no, I'm not even wearing makeup today. Sometimes I think my last video will be the last time you see me wearing makeup, because I can't do the whole foundation and all that crap. Now I'll probably mess around with some eyeshadows and some lipstick, lip gloss, but I just ain't got it in me. But that is my rant for the day. So the NFL player, again, have a couple seats. Love who you want to love, but don't try to put down other women. Okay? Just don't. Just be real. And again, if you like my statements, like and subscribe. And of course, more videos and more things. And again, the NFL player and Tyrese, y'all both get an F. That's the grade I'm giving out today for y'all. How's your life, baby?